about an hour and a bit just over before we have itself. Place during the course of the season, and if you plan to have a couple of days off work, then Tuesday and Wednesday would be worth putting in your diary. Alan, it's F1 testing, young driver testing Tuesday and Wednesday. Same cars, different drivers, and a different field.
It's a totally different event, but it's well worth coming along to it. It's jolly good value. You can sit in the grandstand as many people do all day long. They can still listen to 87.7 FM to Radio Silverstone, where we'll try and bring you as much different type of commentary as we possibly can. We don't get timing during the day. It's a private test essentially. It's for the teams, so we can't give you an idea of what the times are out on circuit. But then again, they would largely be irrelevant anyway, because none of us know what they're doing. Are they trying something on the car? Are they trying a new part on the car? Are they trying tyres? Precisely. So the times are largely until the end of the day irrelevant. And when I say at the end of the day, it's because the drivers are then available for interviews, so we can go there at allotted times and bring those interviews home. But what we can do during the day is to give you our Twitter account at Silverstone247. It's active now. Many of you have been active on it throughout the British Grand Prix 4 days that we've been on air, and we'll be active until the end of Wednesday as well. And on that Twitter address, you can ask your questions. So if you've got questions about any of the teams, what they're doing, etc., etc., as long as they're prepared to give us the answer, then we'll beaver about in the paddock and try and find out those answers for you. So it's altogether quite a relaxed atmosphere, and sometimes we do get the chance to have a word with the driver or two during the day as well. If maybe they change from morning to afternoon, a driver in a car, then maybe we'll get the chance to have a chat to a driver or two as the day goes on. So that's happening this week. It's on Tuesday and Wednesday. Radio Silverstone on 87.7 FM. We'll bring you just as much coverage as we can. It's exclusive. We'll have a breakfast show for you bright and early tomorrow morning. So as far as entertainment goes, the Grand Prix weekend is far from over at the end of today. So testing to look forward to. Many other events here at Silverstone to look forward to as well. In the timetable, it's a busy calendar for the second half of the year. Plenty of events to look forward to, including, David, trucks come back to Silverstone for a second consecutive year.
Hooray. Yeah, if you've not been truck racing before, stop laughing when we mention truck racing. I know it's the complete antithesis of what we've had this weekend, but it's jolly entertaining and very spectacular. The trucks are regulated to no more than 100 miles an hour, so they're pretty mean bits of kit. If you think about them being big, lumbering, smelly old creatures who belch out lots of smoke, then think again, because the regulations these days are much tighter on the smoke for a start, but also because they've evolved from converting road-going trucks into proper racers. They don't have as much roll, they're a bit more technical, but the racing is very, very competitive, and they are very spectacular, and they do go sideways. And around the national circuit, it should be a great weekend for them.
And they fully understand, all of the drivers fully understand the idea that they are racing very close, but they're also racing for entertainment as well. So even the outlap from the paddock and the inlap back to the paddock are always something to talk about. It's a brilliant meeting. It was here for the first time last year. It was a huge success, and not only the race trucks, but also a huge display of working trucks, trucks that are involved in haulage and all sorts of different occupations throughout the year are here in the most splendid concourse condition for you to have a look at as well. It's a proper family weekend, and that's the truck meeting here at Silverstone. And of course, we also every year host here at Silverstone host the penultimate meeting of the year for the British Touring Car Championship. This year we're at the halfway point in the championship now. When we get back here to Silverstone in September, in the middle of September, we'll be looking very much at maybe getting an idea as to who might be champion at the end of the final meeting of the year, because at this point we've got no idea. We've got 32 drivers on the grid and 11 of them have already taken a race win.
So finding a champion is one of the ultimate quiz questions of the season. There was another quiz posed yesterday to a man with a great Silverstone history, and let's see how he got on.
Hello there, Nigel Mansell at Silverstone. I'm one of the stewards for this incredible weekend. Testing was today. I'd like to say myself, or Jimmy Clark, maybe Jackie Stewart, but I think it's Alan Frost. You famously raced as Red 5, but which driver now carries that number? That's quite easy, except great driver that he is. Oh, here we go. And, Long Hampton.
Very well then.
I hope. I'll take a bit, 50, 52 or 54. I hope the one in the middle, 52. I hope.
What's on history now?
3 times. 87, 91, 92. You won 9 races in 92, but can you name the other 4 race-winning drivers? Ken Senna, and my teammate Ricardo Tracy. Oh wow. We're going to have Berger. I'm sure I know.
How's that again?
Upper corners 14. But then there's a trick question. If you take little curves, it could be maybe as many as 16, 18 or 20. So, okay, we'll go with 18. Which corner was removed in 2010? The corner I loved actually, bridge. Flat out, dangerous. You know, nowhere to go if you got it wrong. There's some great friends in the red arrows, past and present, and have a display of 9 players. And they do have an extra one that carries the team manager around it. First one jumps out at me, it's iconic. It's got to be Monza, Italy. The second one probably is a little bit more tricky. First one that comes to mind would be Spa. But then you got Monaco. You could have a couple of others in there as well. But I think probably Monaco will win.
Well, that's an impressive 10 out of 10 for Red 5. How do you feel about that?
Lucky. I couldn't think of the counties, so that was a difficult one.
Well, we've got another bonus question now.